What's the funniest way you have heard a guy describe how attractive a woman is? I'd have a kid with her, go through a gruesome custody battle, get into fights with her and her new tattooed boyfriend over child support, and spend the rest of my life drinking alone in my shitty apartment just to hit that without a condom. She's got tits in all the right places. I would suck her dad's dick to get a taste of the recipe. I was driving for Lyft once, and this bi-eared black dude got into the back. He was on the phone and said, loudly, "MMNN, that girl is thick like peanut butter in the fridge." After receiving a blowjob, a friend of mine told me the girl almost sucked the couch through his butthole. Edited for clarity. I had a girlfriend once with very obvious Eastern European features. Incredibly, jaw-droppingly beautiful woman, just not what you'd call delicate. Like Zooey Deschanel had a baby with Boris Yeltsin. As you can probably tell already, I am bad at complimenting people. I usually play it safe these days, and stick to superlatives: lovely, striking, adorable, but this was 8 years ago. And despite working on a BA in history, my emotional intelligence was still at the high school level. So one day, when she was in one of her self-loathing, "Why can't I look like a Somali washerwoman" moods, I had the brilliant idea to put on a faux Russian accent and say, "Comrade Seldovich, be proud of your body. Russian women strong, sexy, like tractor." Amazingly, that is not why we broke up. The man who pulled me out of her would be crowned King of England. She had a pair of legs that'd make a bishop kick a hole in a stained glass window. Edit, bishop, not pope. Thanks to everyone who recognized it as Chandler, though. Was top of my head on mobile, sorry I didn't get the quote exactly right. She looks like the type of girl that can eat a sloppy Joe and not get it anywhere. On a scale of 0 to 1, I'd give her 1. I want her to kill me in a tragic face-sitting accident. I jokingly said to a friend, "Imagine letting your daughter go out dressed like that." My mate responded by saying, "If she was my daughter, I'd still be bathing her." Roll Tide. Back in 1988 or so, a buddy described to me his attraction to the singer Stevie Nicks by saying, "I'd lick marmalade from between her sweaty butt cheeks." Been almost 30 years, and I'll never forget him saying that. I can't wait to drive her to lesbianism. She could eat crackers in my bed. She was wearing a sweater so tight I could hardly breathe. Groucho Marx. She's so hot she's making me sexist. Bitch. Eminem about Jennifer Lopez. I don't give a frick if this chick was my own mother, I'd still frick her with no rubber and come inside her and have a son and a new brother at the same time and just say that it ain't mine. This is the exact verse that made my dad rip my Eminem CD out of the player and break it in two when I was 13. Our childhood memories. I will only climb off on Wednesdays to take a piss. She has an onion ass, bro, an onion ass? TF is that? An ass so good it'll make you cry. I'd suck your boyfriend's dick just to see how you taste, he said it to her face at work. Girl, you're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. My buddy in a text, one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen is at the gym across from me. I mean so beautiful it's making me profoundly sad. I'm not staring, but I am deeply saddened by the realization of my inadequacies. I'd launch a crusade and sack Constantinople for that ass. Damn she's got. Makes gesture of squeezing large breasts arthritis. Huge tracts of land. Milk truck just arrive. I'd bury myself so deep in her, she'd have to charge me rent. I bet she's wetter than an otter's pocket. I'd eat a yard of her shit just to see where it came from. She has legs just like I like 'em, feet on one end and pussy on the other. Can how attractive mean not at all? I like she's got a face that would frighten a police horse.